This is Ideal Victor TV, and this is my story. Remember to follow my story, because one day I just want to hear your story. And this is a story of a man raised, grown in a Christian way, how life has been. So remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and even comment to my videos, and even look at a broader way how life changes someone. So this is my story, and this story evolves around the year 2000 up to date. And I just want to tell my story about how life has been through thick and thin. And this started the year 2000 when I was 14 years. Just after the rite of passage is when life now started showing us that you need to live or to go this direction. So it came up, this started just after August 2000, when my dad's health started deteriorating, and my dad used to live or to work in central region, so he was the only source of breadwinner in our house. So everything, we depended on him for our upkeep, education, and everything, because my mom then was just a housewife. So that's how life now started showing us that you need to go this direction if you want to have a positive, or if you want to have a focused life. So just after the late 2000, my dad's health started now deteriorating. So my mom had to think otherwise. So when I went to standard 8, the year 2001, things were a little bit normal. But the late 2001, just on the month of September, my father was brought back home. And this is when things now got worse. So he had to seek medication from herbal, because he had gone to different hospitals just to check about his health, but nothing was seen, or we couldn't, no disease could be traced. So we had to think, or my family had to think otherwise. So he decided to go for herbal medication, and I started with McKinney Herbal. Back then, McKinney was doing very well, and everywhere people could seek medication from McKinney Herbal Clinic, and we could see people getting healed every now and then. From radio, from media houses, everything was just McKinney. So there's this time that my dad came home, and he was like, he had medicine. He came with a 10-liter jerry can filled with herbal medicine. So this could show that this showed us that was an indication that he was getting better. So he could take that medicine thrice a day, in the morning, early in the morning, and the afternoon, and in the evening before he went to bed. So it reached this time, early 2002. No, he went back to the place where he worked in Central, and he came back December, and his health was worse. It took the assistance of my dear uncles, who brought him back home then. But the goodness of my father is that he was a man who could show love, who could never show his weaknesses, despite the fact that he was failing, or he was in bad health. He could prove to people that things could get better as time goes by, because he was responding to medicine. And I remember this day when my grand aunt visited him at home during the month of January, because our result has just been released, and my dad was just resting at a shed under a tree. So one of my late grand aunts visited him, and it was like dad knew where he was heading to. He knew that his days on this planet were numbered, so he could just talk to our aunt and tell him that this is the right time we should fix things, this is the right time we should show love to our family. So I was like, what's happening? Does dad know what's going on, or does he know that he's leaving us? But despite the fact that his health was not good, I even asked God, or I even went ahead and asked God, what is this you are doing, or what is this that is happening? Because dad's health was worse. My mom could carry him like a 6-month-year-old baby in and out of the house. Every now and then he could feel that he wanted assistance, or he wanted to rest outside. So this is my story, and on my next episode I'll be able to tell you on after joining from 1, what happened. Was things right? Were things in order? And that's all about